Hi there, I'm Jeff with Home Repair Tutor, and in this quick video I'm going to show you how to replace a pump in a clothes washer. So here we are, this is a Whirlpool clothes washer and the pump is leaking all over the floor. So I learned my lesson once. It's expensive to call in an appliance repair place to do this for you. So trust me when I say that you could probably save yourself about $200 by DIYing it. So stay tuned, I've got a lot of great tips for you. I know you can do this. Let's get to it. The first thing you want to do is unplug the washer. Nobody wants to get shocked, right? And then turn the hot water off and then the cold water. You don't want any water running into the washer. There are screws holding the control panel in on the left side and the right side. Unscrew them by turning them counterclockwise. And this will allow you to pull the control panel forward by 1/4 inch and then pull up. Now you can leave it just hang there. You'll want to unwire the wire connector, unplug it, pull it up. Then you can remove these wire springs. They are a little bit of a pain in the rear end, but push down and pull up on them using a flathead screwdriver. So pull the left spring out and then the right spring. So now you can pull the cabinet up off the base frame. If I tilt my washer forward, you can plainly see that the pump is leaking. So there are two retaining clips that are holding it in place. The top one you need to pop off and turn at a 90-degree angle and pull it out. And the bottom retaining clip you can simply just pull off the pump and leave it sit there. Put a towel underneath the pump because when you use channel locks or pliers to pull the clips, the spring clips off the hoses, water is going to leak from the hoses, specifically the bottom one. So here's the top one, but the bottom one leaks a lot of water, and you can hold it up and then drain it down into a Tupperware container. Pull the pump off the motor shaft and inspect the shaft for any wear and tear. Now you can use an emery cloth to clean that up, or a file. I had to file mine down quite a bit to make it such that the new pump, which you see here, which cost me about $50 online, so that the new pump would fit onto the shaft. So just line the shaft up with the new pump and you'll be good to go. Now, when you push the pump into place, you want the legs to fit into these depressions in the motor. That's how you know that the pump is secure. Pop your clips back on. So slide both clips back on. That's what's going to hold the motor in place. And then slide the hoses back onto the pump and pull the clips down using your channel locks or your pliers. And then the next step is to put the washer back together. There are two tabs in the front and the back of the base frame, and they're on the left and the right side. Here's the smaller tab in the front, and here's the larger tab in the back, right next to that feather that's on the floor. Hey, what can I say? It's a laundry room, right? Here are the notches in the cabinet, and you want to line up the notches with those tabs. Now use your foot to slide the cabinet underneath the base frame. You want to get those notches in the cabinet lined up with the tabs in the base frame. It's a bit of a pain, but once you get it done, you'll be good to go. Just be careful with the lid too, because you can smash your fingers on that lid. Plug the wire connector back in. Now it's time to put the wire clips, the spring clips back into place. There's the left one and the right one, and I just use my hands here to push them down into the cabinet. Pull the panel forward, push it down into the cabinet, and you'll need to tighten it using the two screws that removed in the beginning. So there's the left screw and the right screw. Now it's time to turn the water back on, turn the hot water on and then the cold water, and plug the washer into the outlet. Now you can test it. Now what I did here is I put it on the rinse cycle to fill up the washer and let it go to the spin cycle to see how the pump would perform. And ta-da! No leak from the pump. Sweet! Well, that's it, right? That wasn't too hard at all. This is a pretty simple and straightforward repair for an appliance that you use all the time. So again, you can do this. You can save yourself hundreds of dollars by learning how to do appliance repair, especially when it comes to replacing a washer or pump. So I hope you like this video. If you have your own tips, please add them to the comments, because I don't have all the answers, and I'm sure you have a lot of great ideas that you'd like to share. So remember, if you haven't already done so, you can click on the subscribe button over on YouTube to view every single video tutorial that comes out from me on Fridays. And you can go to homerepairtutor.com and sign up for the email newsletter. You'll get that on Fridays as well, and you won't miss any tips moving forward. Thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate your time. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.